For me, traveling is all about self-discovery. You learn about how you can survive as an individual and the problems that you face while you're traveling by yourself and staying by yourself are the problems that are stopping you from being the best version of yourself on a day-to-day basis.
That is true. It's more self-realization. The whole thing, yeah.
It's a path to self-discovery.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I like traveling a lot. It's so rewarding in its own way.
So you always have that two friend which you connect with them on a telepathic level that you go on a trip with.
Right.
They're the best friends to be around with.
Definitely.
They just know when to shut up and they just know when to talk.
Correct.
Especially on trips. That is true.
Right. But sometimes I enjoy solitude as well.
Oh, so you do solo trips and stuff?
I prefer solitude most of the times. But I enjoy being around my friends too. But that doesn't take away the fact that, sometimes you need that loneliness and you need to be away from just everything, to isolate yourself from the entire scene and look at everything from a different point of view itself. Because I feel in today's world it's very easy for us to get distracted.
That is true.
We have way too many options.
Damn phone next to us all the time.
We have too many options to get distracted and to take us in completely different lines of thought, and just our lives itself can go completely parallel to what we were thinking of when we were a kid, just because of the number of distractions that we have right now.
Yeah.
And to me, I feel like you need to get away from people and just life, your day-to-day life itself in general, to kind of negate those distractions and look at things from your actual point of view and your actual perspective. Like people say, think from the heart.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes you can. It comes to a certain. You come to a certain place where you can actually hear your own true self talking to you.
I guess.
Have you reached that level yet?
I mean, I'm guessing that that's something that I'm hearing already right now. There is kind of a voice that's talking to me.
And it's you.
Yeah, it's definitely
not your demon. It's not your, whatever.
It's no third person. Yeah.
Another thought that is being distracted by something else that is happening is talking to you to get your action on. And you truly realize that voice has a whole different life.
Definitely. So, although my what I've been doing so far with respect to my career and all that, I've worked with Chennai NFC, Chennai City FC, and eventually people around me would expect me to, take up football more professionally, see me work with an I-League team or ISL team in the future through experience and hopefully with good results. But I see myself in a remote location with like a setup of football schools, completely dissociated from any kind of competition and just surviving through football. That's where I see myself and my life and career culminating. I don't see it, at a high competition level
You're talking about seeing it. Not now though. I'm talking maybe another 20 years is where you see yourself. Right?
I don't know. I'm happy doing that right now itself is what I'm saying.
There's something very different.
I'll tell you about a plan that I have as part of my trekking and football activity.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Spiti Valley by any chance?
Which valley?
Spiti Valley.
Where is this?
Himachal.
I only know Parvati Valley.
So Spiti Valley is this beautiful place. It's completely isolated from the country itself. Like you don't have cell phone network there. The only kind of cell phone network that you get is from the army base camp that's there, stationed there. And there are about 7 to 10 villages in that valley. And these kids come from a Tibetan background as well. So there are monasteries, and there are monks who are teaching, you know, uh, Buddhist art, mandala workshops, and things like that. Is what happens there. So I was talking to this one person who was living in Spiti Valley for a long time. She has been studying about the nature and the people of Spiti Valley, and how they have not coped up with development around them. Like, technology does not exist for them. So it's for them, the viewpoint in life itself is completely different.
Yeah.
And there are so many values that they're not able to grasp because of that. And I feel like football can be a tool for them to learn these values. Even though there is no technology, or even though there's no amazing, because it's not possible to have.
What sort of values?
Life skills.
Okay.
Life skills just to adapt in today's world.
Okay. So, sorry to interrupt, but those people who are living there, they're slowly leaving that place and going off to.
They're trying to, but
Okay.
the opportunities that they have are very limited,
Hmm.
because you don't have good infrastructure there. It's a valley. You can't build massive schools with great facilities. They don't have technology support there. They don't have government aiding there for any kind of development. Nothing's happening there. But there are 7 villages, and the kids there, they love football. That's all they do. In those hilly regions and mountainous regions, they play
They play
football,
Yeah.
by feet.
So your plan is to.
Eventually get all those villages involved into one footballing network, get them to adapt to today's lifestyle through the sport. That's where I see one project up north of mine.
So where is your this feeling of doing this comes from?
It's that voice
Is
back
that-
of my head. Yeah.
How long has it been since?
That's just been a thought for a while. I haven't seen it unfolding anytime soon, but step by step, I see myself being more confident on executing something like this. Like, I am learning a lot towards implementing something like that on a more effective scale, or something like that has to be done with a proper cause and a good end result. Otherwise, there's no point to doing something like that.
That is true.
So it's better to grasp all the knowledge and have all the resources before you go do something like that, to make sure that whatever you do is a success.